Dhvani Trivedi. Today we are going to start our chapter number 2, that is linear equations in one variable. Here students, we will use linear equation. Linear equation means an equation having maximum one power and in which only one variable is there. These type of equations we are using to know the unknown values or unknown values of the variable. Now open your exercise 2.1. Some equations are given that first of all we will solve, and then in your exercise 2.2 some word problems will be given. We will form the equations in that using the certain situations will be given in the question. Here in exercise 2.1, question number 1 is given x minus 2 is equals to 7. Now variable term will become my object. So x will remain as it is. Here 7 minus 2 will come this side. It will become plus 2. Therefore x is equals to 7 plus 2, that will be 9. Second one, y plus 3 is equals to 10. Here y will remain as it is. 10 plus 3 will come this side, minus 3. Therefore y is equals to 7. So whenever our equations are given in this simple format, so easily we will be able to solve these sums. 6 is equals to z plus 2. Again students, here my variable is z. So that will become the object and I will change the position of the numbers. 6 minus 2 is equals to z. 6 minus 2, that is 4, and therefore z is equals to 4. Now in our question number 4, it is given 3 upon 7 plus x is equals to 17 upon 7. Now students, you can see here my equation is not in a standard format, because according to standard format fraction should not be there, and that is why first of all by taking LCM we convert our equation in the standard format. So here my LCM will be 7. Now keep one thing in your mind, whenever we are taking LCM we have to multiply all the terms by LCM. So here 3 upon 7 multiplied by 7, x into 7, and 17 upon 7 into 7. Here 7 cancel, so it will become 3. Here 7 into x, that will be 7x. Here again 7 will be cancelled, so is equals to 17. Therefore 7x will become the object. Here 17 plus 3 will come this side, minus 3. Therefore 7x is equals to 14. Now this 7 is in the relation of multiplication this side. It will come in the relation of division this side. Here 7 2s are 14. So our x will be 2. Now our question number 5. It is given in the question 6x is equals to 12. This is a very simple sum students. Here only what we supposed to do, 6 is in the relation of multiplication. This side it will come in the relation of division and direct cancellation we will do. So we will get the answer. Now very big challenge will be there only if our equation will be not in a standard format. If it is already in a standard format, then easily we will be able to solve it. Sixth one is given t upon 5 is equals to 10. Here t is equals to 10. 5 is in the relation of division. This side it will come in the relation of multiplication. Therefore, t is equals to 50. In these two sums, students, what we supposed to learn? If any digit is in the relation with multiplication and if it change the sign, it will come in the relation of division. And if it is in the relation of division and it is changing the sign, then it will come in the relation of multiplication. So these two are important concepts which we learn here. Question number 7. 2x upon 3 is equals to 18. As we discussed in question 5 and 6, students, here my 3 is in the relation of division, and when it will change the sign, it will come in the relation of multiplication. And same here 2 is in the relation of multiplication, and if this will change the sign, it will come in the relation of division. Now 2 9s are 18. And here x is equals to 9 3s are 27. Eighth one, 1.6 is equals to y upon 1.5. What we will do? This 1.5 is in the relation of division. This will change the sign and come this side. It will come in the relation of multiplication. Now students, every time multiplication of decimal number is always a big challenge for the kids. But nothing to worry. What you supposed to do? Here I am doing some rough work for the same. First of all, remove the decimal and then 16 multiplied by 15. 0, 6, 1, 3, 5 ones are 5, 8, here 0, 14, that is 4 and 2. So multiplication is 240. So what we will do here, y is equals to, we will write down 240. Now we are having one decimal and other decimal. So two decimals. So from back side we will put decimal at 2 points. So y will be 2.40. So this way it is very easy to solve this sum, whether if it is given in a decimal. Now next one, 7x minus 9 is equals to 16. Now students, my variable term will become the object. 16. Now minus 9 will come this side. It will become plus 9. Now 7x is equals to 16 plus 9 will become 25. Now here x is equals to 25 will remain as it is. Here my 7 is in the relation of multiplication. This side it will come in the relation of division. So this way we will get the value of the variable. Now here next sum, that is your question number 10. y minus 8 is equals to 13. Now variable term will become the object. So 14y will remain as it is. Here 13 minus 8 will come this side. It will become plus 8. Therefore 14y is equals to 21. Now again students, y will remain as it is 21. Now this 14 is in the relation of multiplication. This side it will come in the relation of division. 7 3s are 7 twos are. So 3 upon 2 will be our final answer. So y is equals to 3 upon 2. 11th sum, it is given 17 plus 6p is equals to 9. Now here students, 6p is my variable term, so it will remain as it is 9. Here plus 17 will come this side, it will become minus 17. Now again 6p will remain as it is minus 17 plus 9, that is minus 8. See here students, plus minus minus, so subtraction we will do and we will put here bigger term sign. Now again p will be the object, here minus 8. Now plus 6 is in the relation of multiplication, this side it will come in the relation of division. Now 2 4s are, 2 3s are. Therefore, value of p will be minus 4 upon 3. And last sum of this exercise, that is given x upon 3 plus 1 is equals to 7 upon 15. Again students, you can see here my equation is in a fraction. So first of all we supposed to convert it in the standard format, and that is why we will take LCM. Now LCM of 3 and 15, it will be LCM 15. Now as we discussed earlier, multiply all the terms by LCM. X upon 3 multiply by 15 plus 1 multiply by 15 is equals to 7 upon 15 multiply by 15. Here 3 5s are 15. Here 15 cancel. So here 5 into x, that is 5x plus 15 1s are 15 is equals to 7. Now 5x will remain as it is, here 7 plus 15 will come this side, it will become minus 15. Therefore 5x is equals to minus 8, and x will be minus 8 upon 5. So this will be the value of our variable. Refer your exercise 2.2 students. In this exercise, word problems are given. In exercise 2.1, direct equation was given and we will solving it out. But in this question, certain situations will be given based on which we will form the equation first and then we will solve it out. Here it is given, if you subtract 1 upon 2 from a number. So here that number is not given. So we have to take certain assumptions for that. So I will assume here, suppose that number is x. Now I can apply this condition. Okay, we will subtract 1 upon 2 from this number. So here subtract 1 upon 2 from this. So it will become x minus 1 upon 2. Now this statement is fulfilled in this. Now it is given, multiply the result by 1 upon 2. So whatever result I got, I supposed to multiply it by 1 upon 2. And if I am multiplying this number by this, I am getting result 1 upon 8. So it will become x minus 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2 is equals to 1 upon 8. Now students, This is the mathematical representation of this data. To simplify this sum, here we will do monomial to binomial multiplication, which we have learned in our factorization chapter. So it will become 1 upon 2 into x, that will become 1 upon 2x. Now minus plus minus. Whenever we are multiplying the term, we supposed to multiply sign also. So numerator multiplication, it will become 1. Denominator multiplication, it will become 4. Is equals to 1 upon 8. Now students, here again my equation is in a fraction format. So again I will take LCM. LCM of, we will take 2, 4 and 8. 2, 4 and 8. Here 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. Here 2, 1, 1, 2 and again by 2, 1, 1. So multiplication of these numbers will be our LCM. It means our LCM is equals to 2, 2s are 4, 2s are 8. So here our LCM will be 8. Now multiply all three terms by 8. So it will become 1 upon 2x multiplied by 8 minus 1 upon 4 multiplied by 8 is equals to 1 upon 8 multiplied by 8. Here 2 4s are 8, 4 2s are 8, 8 cancel. So it will become 4 into x, that is 4x. Here minus plus minus, 2 1s are 2 is equals to 1. Therefore 4x is equals to 1, minus 2 will come this side, it will become plus 2. Here 4x is equals to 2 plus 1, that is 3, and therefore x is equals to 3 upon 4. Now students, in word problems you can verify your answer also, whether your answer is right or wrong. So this way you can do the verification. Okay, multiply this number, subtract 1 upon 2. So 3 upon 4 minus 1 upon 2, and whatever answer you are getting, multiply it by 1 upon 2. So here you can see 4 is LCM, multiply both by 4. So here 4 cancel, it will be 3. Here 2 2s are 4. So here minus 2 into 1 upon 2. Here 3 minus 2, that is 1 upon 4. Multiply by 1 upon 2. So it will become 1 upon 8, which is already given in the question. So this way student, you can verify your answer by putting these values in the original equation. Okay students, now I hope you will be comfortable with the concept. And now we will discuss next sum in our next lecture. Goodbye. Have a nice time to everyone.
आभार।